coming up.
It gives me great pleasure to officially open the Maypen to Williamsfield Highway. We build infrastructure to provide for the growth and development of our country.
Plus more social housing units delivered, and training program being considered for small contractors under the new social housing program. You're watching Jamaica House Weekly. I'm Marjorie Gordon. A step at improving the quality of life for all Jamaicans. That's how Prime Minister Andrew Holness has described the opening of the Maypen to Williamsfield leg of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project.
It connects not only workers to jobs, because that household now has the opportunity to genuinely consider a job in somewhere out of their community, but it also improves the response time of our security forces. It improves the delivery and lowers the cost of delivery of our agricultural output to market. In so many ways, building your infrastructure improves well-being.
The $188 million project expands Highway 2000 from Clarendon to Manchester by 23 kilometers. The roadway is 100% owned by Jamaica and is now in a 2-year defect liability phase.
We're not just building the road and then when the contractor leaves, that's the end of it. There is a 2-year defect liability period where China Harbour Engineering Company will be responsible for any construction-related, design-related defects on the infrastructure.
Meanwhile, toll payments for the roadway have been extended.
Users will be able to drive on the Maypen to Williamsfield leg of the highway without charge until the end of this calendar year.
Still on infrastructure, Prime Minister Holness says government will be prioritizing science, technology, engineering and math STEM education to bolster development. Already the Prime Minister pointed to the fact that 18 of the 48 engineers employed to the Maypen to Williamsfield project were Jamaicans.
The government that you have given this job is paying serious attention to improving the things that really matter and can make a difference to our lives. And that is to improve our education system. Not in the traditional way that you understand education, but our education must move to STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It is an imperative if Jamaica's infrastructure development is to continue and be indigenously driven by local talents and skills. It is an imperative.
603 of the 754 persons employed on the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project are Jamaicans.
In a few weeks' time, I will be opening the South Coast Highway Improvement Project Part B. Yes, the eastern section, the Harbour View to Port Antonio section.
That's the confirmation by Prime Minister Andrew Holness. He says other road works are being finalized. Among them, lengthening the highway between Williamsfield in Manchester and Hodges in St. Elizabeth, the Caymanas Highway interchange and the extension of the North-South Highway by 30 kilometers to end near Trelawney. Now on to social housing development. Prime Minister Andrew Holness handed over 2 more units under the new social housing program, NSHP, as he moves closer to delivering 200 houses by year's end.
This is a life-changing experience for the beneficiary.
I am grateful. I am beyond words. I am very elated because this is a dream for me and my family. I am comfortable. I have somewhere safe for me and my family to stay.
Mr. Holness said continuous evaluation of the program has led to a significant reduction in the cost and delivery time of the units. He revealed that two-bedroom units, which once cost up to $8 million, are now being provided at a cost of $6 million.
So it shows that internally we have improved the mechanisms for delivery, both in terms of administration and in terms of the actual construction. The challenge we have now is to scale up. We estimate that there are about 6,000 households that would be in need of a solution like this. Now, that would mean us delivering, if we wanted to have an impact over a 5-year period, we would have to be doing 1,200 houses per year.
As a result, government will embark on a training program to boost the skill of contractors under the NSHP.
We will set up almost an incubator, a training program for small and local contractors, to work with them, to help them develop their skills, develop their project management, their financial management, help them to understand building construction, architecture, engineering, all the relevant skills necessary to pull together small projects like these in a quick and efficient way.
According to Mr. Holness, the intention is for the contractors to eventually grow into medium and large contractors to take on other government projects. To close out the week, Prime Minister Holness and other leaders of government laid wreaths in honor of the Jamaican men and women who died in the Battle of Britain. A military campaign of World War II, the Battle of Britain, saw the air forces defending the United Kingdom from Nazi Germany. And that's it for Jamaica House Weekly. Be sure to join us next time for more of the news stories coming out of the office of the Prime Minister.